What is going on, guys? Wonderman Boxing. Today we're going to talk about a hot topic, something that's been spreading out there, and some people are trying to discredit Canelo Alvarez. But I'm going to come to you guys from a neutral perspective, not coming where I favor Canelo more or where I favor this other Canelo haters or whatever. I'm coming from a neutral perspective, all right? So let's break it down. As we all know, Dimitri Bivol beat Canelo Alvarez, right? At 175 pounds. It was Canelo Alvarez's second time that he went up to 175 pounds. We know that Canelo Alvarez beat Kovalev, knocking him out in the 11th round at 175 pounds. Now, to get that out of the way, these people that are saying that Canelo Alvarez was never daring to be great, and they're trying to discredit that and pretty much debunk that, is because Canelo Alvarez was able to knock out Kovalev, right, at 175 pounds the first time he went up. And the second time he went up, when he fought Dimitri Bivol, he couldn't knock him out. When Dimitri Bivol is actually a smaller in height than Kovalev, right? So that's why he was never daring to be great, because he couldn't knock out Dimitri Bivol. On top of that, people are saying that don't like Canelo Alvarez is that it was a cherry pick gone wrong, because Canelo Alvarez is the A side and he could do whatever he wants, and he picked Dimitri Bivol thinking that he could do the same thing to him as he did to Callum Smith, but he came off short, right? So now, getting that out of the way, like, again, coming from a neutral perspective, and we're going to talk about this thing daring to be great, because people are misunderstanding the meaning of it. Daring to be great does not get discredited because Canelo Alvarez was able to knock out Kovalev, but he wasn't able to knock out Dimitri Bivol, and he lost to Dimitri Bivol. Daring to be great does not get discredited because Kovalev was taller, longer reach than Dimitri Bivol, and he wasn't able to do that knockout to Dimitri Bivol. You guys see where I'm coming from? And another thing is, daring to be great does not mean is a cherry pick gone wrong, because Dimitri Bivol was never a cherry pick in the first place. This guy has been defending his WBA title for a longest time. He's been holding that title. He's a great boxer. He's probably the best 175 pounds. You can arguably say that than Artur Beterbiev. Artur Beterbiev has more power, but Dimitri Bivol is the one that's a little bit more technical in the 175 pounds. And Canelo stated before the fight, he said, this is not going to be an easy fight, but these are the challenges that I want to take. I'm here to go for people that have belts. And people that have the belts in their weight division, they don't have them for no reason. Do you guys see where I'm coming from here? Canelo Alvarez became undisputed at 168 pounds, and then he was open-minded to become undisputed at 175 pounds. That is daring to be great. You see what I'm saying? It has nothing to do. He knocked out Kovalev and he couldn't knock out Dimitri Bivol, so how is he daring to be great? No, he's daring to be great because he's looking to go up again in weight for the second time to fight the WBA champ, but he came out short. You see what I'm saying? Something's got to give at some point. If Canelo Alvarez was fighting champion after champion, undefeated champions in their prime, he was beating them. And at some point, someone's going to give him a big challenge. And the guy that gave him the biggest challenge was a guy at 175 pounds, where he was fighting there for the second time, and he came off short. There is no excuse that Canelo Alvarez lost, right? Nobody's trying to find an excuse. Nobody is trying to say that, oh, it was his vegan diet or this and that. The guy, he just had a bad night, and that's it. But that still does not discredit the fact that he was daring to be great, because he absolutely was. Because he was open to become undisputed there. And plus, he's going to have a rematch, hopefully, right? Against Dimitri Bivol, because there was a rematch clause. We don't know if Canelo Alvarez is going to make the adjustments, is going to look a lot better, or Dimitri Bivol is just going to turn it up more. Anyways, the fact of the matter is that there could potentially be a rematch. I know a lot of fans, boxing fans, are excited to watch this fight, this rematch. Now that's the thing, is that people don't understand the meaning of daring to be great. To sum it all up, people that don't like Canelo Alvarez are trying to discredit this whole meaning. They think that daring to be great is not credible for Canelo Alvarez because he didn't knock out Dimitri Bivol. And it was cherry picked, gone wrong. Well, let me tell you guys that those two things are a complete lie with capital letters. Because the meaning of daring to be great is the fact that he was open to going undisputed at a different weight class. And like I said, at some point, when you're taking those type of challenges, it is going to be difficult. You're going to have good nights and you're going to have bad nights. And this was a bad night for Canelo Alvarez. But that still doesn't change the fact that he was daring to be great, because he actually was. And like I said, there's still a rematch and we'll see what happens. But just to get that out of the way, I think that some of these people just have to open their dictionary and understand the differences, because they don't know the meaning of that. You see what I'm saying? And with that being said,